Yeah, the fall itself was just on a small road, and they were braking in front of me and almost stopping, so I also went hard in the brakes. I'd almost stopped, but whoever was behind me wasn't paying attention, and they just ran straight into the back of me, and it flipped me over the handlebars. My hand was the first thing that hit the ground, and then my knee. And the first thing I thought was that I broke on my wrist because I couldn't move it. It was very sore. I'll have to go and have it looked at by a doctor. But then my teammates were standing waiting for me. Van Summeren was standing by me, and the other guys were waiting, and they were just determined to bring me back in the peloton. So even though everything was hurting at that moment, I was thinking more about stopping than winning the stage. I could see how hard they were riding to try and bring me back in the bunch. So once I got there, first it was Cioni and Arts and Van Summeren, and then also Hoster brought me back in the peloton. Hoster brought me almost to the front of the bunch, and then I found my own way until I got up to Freddie Rodriguez. And then the last kilometres with all the roundabouts and the corners, I was just able to find my own way. I kept moving to the front but tried to be economical, save my energy. I knew the sprint was difficult, it was uphill. There was a bend to the left, and you could only see the finish at about 160 metres to go. So for me it was a finish similar to that of Saint-Quentin last year. And when the speed's low like it was today towards the finish, then I know that's good for me because I have good acceleration. And I saw the board of 200, so that's when I started to move. I came out of the wheels and out in the wind at 150, and that was the perfect moment. And strong enough to hold everybody off. I mean, you said something about the guys in the second row were faster or something, but it's about getting to the front and over the finish line first, so they weren't fast enough.
Robbie, did you feel your wrist when you were sprinting? Because I can't imagine you can sprint when you're in so many pain.
No, when it comes to the sprint like that last kilometre, then I didn't feel anything anymore. I think because the adrenaline's flowing, and I was just super concentrated on what I had to do, and not concentrating on anything else, just doing the right thing at the right time, positioning myself, and then waiting to make my move at the right time. So in the sprint itself, then nothing was hurting except for my muscles, which is normal. It was then again just after the finish, about 100 metres after the finish, then everything started to hurt again. So, but it's worth that pain to have a stage win in the Tour de France. I'll have to go and get it all checked out to know exactly what I've done.
What did you think of the route through Kent? Did you enjoy the countryside?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, the roads were maybe a little bit on the small side. First day Tour de France with nearly 200 bike riders. It's the stage is always nervous, and it is a bit better if you're racing on wide roads. But everyone knows that's how it was going to be, and that's how it was. But it was nice. I mean, the crowds were incredible. I've never seen so many people watch a bike race. It's good. It was great.
Rob, do you think you could win the whole thing this year? Could this be your year?
Win the whole thing?